All right, so folks, we have here a beautiful scooter. This is the newest addition to Marc's mobility arsenal of scooters and power chairs. This is called the VitaXpress scooter. Now, there's a lot of Vitas out there. Be careful. This is called the VitaXpress four-wheel mobility scooter. This mobility scooter has a lot of good things about it. This is why we have it here. First of all, it has a 350-pound weight capability, so it'll hold up to 350 pounds. It has a top speed of 7.5 miles an hour, but here's where the kicker is. It does have a range of about 28 miles because this scooter has the 80 amp battery. These are the biggest batteries you can get pretty much. They're the 80 amp batteries, which they're large batteries in here. That'll give you about 28 miles on a battery charge. Now, that 28 miles, okay, you must understand, this is on a perfect condition, probably with a 200-pound person on a flat surface. So the mileage will vary for everybody. So it all depends on the weight of the user, if you're going uphill, how fast you're going, how you drive your scooter. But 28 miles is a long ways to go. And the reason is it has the 80 amp batteries in here, which will give you the distance, okay? The tires on this scooter are 12.3 inches. Let's just say they're 12 inches. They're pneumatic, they're air tires. You can see the valve right there. They're pretty thick tires. They're 12-inch tires on this scooter. The seat on this scooter is beautiful. I'm going to turn the seat so you can see it. The seat on this scooter is 20 inches wide by 19 deep. 20 inches wide by 19 deep, but look at the stitching. We got the red stitching on the outside here and the inside, and look at this. It's got a little bit of a contour. Just a really nice seat. Okay, so it's a swivel seat, as you can see. I just swiveled it. Okay, and it's also a sliding seat, so you can slide the seat all the way forward. That would be pretty close to the front. And you can slide it all the way back to here, okay? Another thing about this scooter, the floorboard. The floorboard is 14.5 inches. So from here to there is 14.5 inches to your toes, okay? I have a 12-inch foot, so you can see there's 2 inches left behind. 14-inch floorboard, and it's about 19 inches wide, okay? So 19 inches wide from floorboard, and I'm not counting the frame here. 19 inches wide. A lot of people always ask me how big the floorboard is, so we know how that is. From the ground to the top of the seat, it's 25 inches. 25 inches from the ground to the top of the seat. This scooter has a 3-inch clearance. 3-inch clearance under here at the motor. It's a little more here. Right here it's probably 4. At the motor is 3-inch clearance. As I mentioned earlier, this scooter has a range of about 28 miles. It has a top speed of 7.5 miles an hour. Total weight capability of a user would be maximum 350 pounds because the seat is 20 by 19 deep. The arms do flip up, and they're adjustable with a roller here. If you roll this roller, you can actually see the arm going up. Okay, so they're adjustable with this roller right here. These arms do not go out. They're bolted to the seat, so they do not go out. So the width between the arms on this scooter here, some of you are going to ask me that. So between the arm, we have 20.5 inches between the arms. All right, let's look at the console. When you turn the key on this scooter, as soon as you turn the key on over here, it does come with 2 keys. As soon as you put the key in and you turn the key on, you'll have all the LED lights come on. These are always going to be on. These LED lights, you can see them there. They're always going to be on. Let's look at our dashboard. Of course, we have 2 mirrors, okay, one on each side. This one needs to be tightened up. There's 2 mirrors. You can see your battery gauge up here. This tells you it's full. You have reds, orange, and green. You lose one light at a time as you're using the scooter. So if you lost all your colored light, you were down to the red ones, you would be almost empty, okay? You have a speed dial right here. You can go from slow to to fast with the speed dial. You have 2 speeds right here, low speed, high speeds, by pushing this button, okay? Also, you have the horn. You also have headlight. So the headlight in front right here, you can't see it, but there's a headlight in front right there. This is your headlight here. You also have flashers. You can see the flashers right here, and you can see them in the back. Okay, so you have flashers, and you also have backlights also, and you have left and right flashers. You also have hazards where all of the whole thing is flashing. So really nice. And you have your throttles right here. This is your forward, and you can go reverse on the same side. So if you had one hand, you could just drive this scooter with one hand on either side. When the scooter backs up, okay, you will have a beeping sound. So it's always going to have that when you back up on your scooter. Your tiller is adjustable right here. There's a little lever. If you push it down, you can bring it up, or you can bring it all the way down. Okay? All the way up. You also have your key right here. 2 keys. And you have your charging port right here. This is where you would charge it, right below the keys, right there. You have 2 drain cup holders in here, one on each side. 2 drain cup holders. Of course, you have your mirrors. If you needed to put this scooter in neutral, let me move it forward so we can see a little bit better. If you needed to put it in neutral, the lever is all the way here on the left side. Under the scooter, you can't see it, but the lever is here. I'm going to pull it up, and now I'm in neutral. Okay? So if you're going to put it in neutral, turn the power off. Okay? It'll be a lot easier, then it'll roll. Okay? So your neutral lever is all the way down on the bottom. If you're standing behind me on my left side by the tip wheels. Then you push it back in, and we're back in gear. You have tip wheels here. Okay. A couple more things we need to cover about this scooter is the length of this scooter from here to the front is 55 inches. So that's your total length. The basket on this scooter does not come off. It's fixed. Unless you take the screws off and you unscrew, you can take it off if you take the screws off. But it's a solid basket. The width on this scooter is 26 inches wide. So it's 26 inches wide, 55 inches long. This scooter weighs 285 pounds. The reason it weighs so much is because it has the 80 amp batteries. They're really heavy, big batteries. Plus it's a little bit bigger scooter, and it has a metal frame. You can see the nice metal frame here. And it's just a solid scooter. One more thing about the seat. This is a captain seat. So this seat can be adjusted. So if you want to flip the seat down, this is as far as it'll go. So unless you take the seat off on this scooter, if you wanted to carry this in the back of your van, you want it to go up by itself, you probably would have to take the seat off, because with the seat folded forward, and I know I'm giving you a lot of information, but that's the way I am. With the seat forward, we're at 43 inches. 43 inches to the top of the seat. The headrest comes off if you had to, okay? So 43 inches from here to the ground is what you have. Another thing about this seat, this is a captain seat. So look at this. Look at that. You don't see too many seats that go this far back, okay? So it's a captain seat, it's adjustable. Okay, so if you were going to take the seat off on this scooter, I'll do it right now to show you. All you have to do is grab it straight up. You can see the male piece on the bottom of the seat right there. I'm going to put the seat down. This seat's not as heavy as it looks. It's still 35 pounds. But now if you're going to carry this scooter in your car, you could drop this down. Okay? Just to give you an example, now your highest point is 35 inches. 35 inches is right here. So 35 inches will be the top of the basket. Now, if you need more clearance, you can take the basket off, and now if you take the basket off, your highest point would be there at that time 31 inches, okay? So if you take the basket off, 31 inches, 35 inches here, and you could actually ramp this up like this in your car if you took the seat off. So, hope this information is useful to you. I'm gonna bring this tiller back up. This is a big scooter. You should really have a lift behind your car, and we have those lifts over here, okay? So let's do a quick recap. Let me move it forward. Let's put it this way. So this is the VitaXpress four-wheel mobility scooter, 350-pound weight capability. The total length is 55 inches. The width is 26 inches. The seat is 20 by 19 deep. It is a captain's seat, as I showed you earlier. 12-inch tires. They're pneumatic tires. The floorboard is 14.5 inches long by the width is about 19 inches. You have LED light. You also have a headlight in front. You also have drink cup holders here. Just a beautiful, and you have rear lights. It's a whole lighting package. Just a beautiful, beautiful scooter. Not the charger for this scooter. The charger is right here in the box. I don't want to open the box. So I'm just going to use this little charger here. When you charge your scooter, you use the charger we send with the scooter. You plug it right here, right below the console, and you plug it into the wall, and when your charger turns green, it'll stop charging and your batteries are full, okay? So there'll be a charger included with this scooter, and this is where you charge it, and and then when it's full, you're ready to go. So we've got 7.5 miles an hour, and when you let go, it brakes automatically. So 7.5 miles an hour. You can hear the motor. This is a heavy-duty motor. You can hear it a little bit humming. That's normal. Great. Now I forgot to mention earlier, this has full suspension, front and back. You can see the suspension right here going on. Okay, full suspension all the way around this scooter. So we're going to go through the grass with it here. So because of the large tires, this scooter has no problem through the grass. They're wide, they're big. Plus, this is a very, very powerful motor on this scooter. No problem at all. Great suspension. Just a great scooter. One last thing. I know I've given you a lot of information, but I try to cover all bases. This scooter has a motor of 750 watts. So the motor on this scooter is 750 watts, because I know some of you are going to ask me. So it's a very powerful motor, very powerful scooter. I am very impressed the way this thing handled a few minutes ago. So if you're looking for a nice scooter, this would be a nice one.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex.
We are a family-owned business for over 25 years.
We have many products available, not just what you see in this video. If you would like to learn more, you can call the number below at 800-677-6293, or you can visit us directly at www.marksmobility.com.